my darlings, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing a few H&M and Mango pieces. I thought we could try them together because today is not the loveliest, brightest, sunniest, warmest of days, and so I thought what better way to kill some time than to spend some time together going through these boxes. I want to try a few things on, style them up for you a little bit, and maybe you can let me know what you think. My husband saw the boxes and said that he genuinely thinks I have a problem, and he may not be wrong. So I have got a hot beverage, so we're going to settle down, unbox these pieces, try them on, and have a good old chat. Okay, darlings, I've just come up to the guest bedroom because the light is just a little bit better here, and I think what I'm going to do is start off with Mango first. Then I can get rid of this huge box. When it comes to white jeans, I really like two styles, and I generally recommend two styles. One is some sort of ankle grazing length, and I've got a pair from H&M which I've had for a very long time. It's now getting a little bit discolored, and that's why I was on the market to get a pair of jeans, and actually two pairs. The other style, which I've been missing for quite some time, which is what I think this is, is more of a full length pair of jeans. So the idea is to pair this with a pair of tan boots. With my curvy body, I think I would prefer a flare, where it's a little bit more fitted down the thigh and then goes out more at the knee or a little bit lower. This is going out at the widest part, which is, my hips. I just find that Mango denim is really beautiful quality. One thing that I do like is the raw hem, which means that you can cut it and tailor it to your length or your height. So that's the first pair. You must let me know what you think. And then we might as well go on to the second pair. This one is from the Committed range, so I think it's using sustainable cotton, it says. Reducing environmental pollution by using fewer chemicals and saving energy, so I love that. This is a mum jean. It's a high waist mum ankle jean. These, I think, I'm sure they're going to fit fine. I usually prefer a slim mum jean, whereas these are just like a regular mum jean, so they might be a little bit baggy, but I do love that just effortless look when it comes to cropped or ankle length white jeans. Great to throw on with knitwear in that nautical style, or if you're going for an all white or cream look or a camel look, and it just lends itself to that effortless style in the spring and summer. To go with the jeans, what I had in mind was a jumper. Some of you might have seen this already. It's definitely been around for a while, and I got this in an extra large. I remember now because I'm probably more of a large when it comes to Mango knitwear, but it described it as a cropped cable knit cardigan, and I didn't really want it cropped, so I opted to go up a size. That's one style tip for you, is always just go up one size. You don't want to go up a couple of sizes because then it loses its shape in other places, but going up one size often will just give you that little bit more length. As well as striped knits, I'm an absolute sucker for cable knits. I love cable knits. In fact, I've done a couple of edits over on my Like to Know It, which I'll put up here for you, but I'll link it down in the description box as well. If you like things like this, always have a look on my LTK, because I'll often link different options of varying price points from various brands. But yeah, this I just really thought that it would be great with the white jeans, and when the weather is that little bit warmer, it will be also great with a pair of white shorts. If you're someone who loves to wear silk midi dresses or satin midi dresses, and it's still a little bit too cold for that, you could layer this on top, perhaps even then belt it. Put a belt over so that you can tuck that underneath. I just think that would create such a beautiful outfit. Now, the reason this box is so big is because I've got something here which doesn't technically feel like it's the right season for it, but that is another tip of mine, is purchasing pieces that are slightly out of season. Often you get the best deals on them. They might be, reduced on sale. In this case, a winter coat, and purchasing it in spring. Definitely did not need all that packaging, but here we go. It is the beautiful Mango teddy coat. Super chic, really elegant, and I just purchased it once it was reduced on sale. So I'll link this if it is still there. I'll link everything down below. Everything I'm wearing, everything I talk about or mention or show you, it will all be linked down below. So do have a look if you want to shop it. But I think I'm probably going to just put this aside and save it and just enjoy bringing it out in the autumn, for autumn winter. It's in a neutral color, so I know it's one that I'm going to love with pretty much every outfit that I wear, because I tend to wear a lot of neutrals. I'm sure it was maybe £120, £129, and I got it for £39.99, which I thought was such an absolute bargain. And going from the biggest to the smallest purchase. But to be honest, when I saw this mango card holder, it just spoke to me. I loved the beautiful pink colour. Hopefully you can see the detail there in that mock croc. And it is a 3 card holder, so you've got just 1 slot in the front, and then you've got 2 slots at the back with a little section in the middle. I wear my black Sailor, or use my black Sailor on card holder all the time, pretty much every day, and it's starting to get a little bit worn, a little bit frayed on the corners. And honestly, when I saw this, I got it on a whim, and I just thought I would put the Sailor on card holder aside for now and just start to enjoy using this. Right, that's it for Mango. What I'm going to do is get rid of this huge box, and we're going to move on to H&M. H&M, I find, have just been absolutely killing it the last few seasons. They're getting everything spot on, and I've been using them for some of my key basics, but also for trying out some trends. The first is this wide belt. It's a beautiful belt in that sort of obese style. I describe it as a love child between Isabel Marant and Gucci. If Isabel Marant and Gucci were to have a love child, I feel like this would be it. I mean, look, it's this gorgeous wide belt, and then it's got the thinner leather belt detail with the buckle there. I just thought it was a beautiful belt. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it because I don't know if it's a little bit too trendy for me, but I do like the idea, and really I wanted to try it with a blazer and also with a knit dress. Those are 2 ways I think I would definitely be styling them, blazer and a knit dress. Comes with an elasticated back, which I think is great if you want to be able to wear it over outerwear like I do with a blazer. And I also got it in the brown because I wasn't sure. I got both in the size large. The brown also looks beautiful. I mean, the richness of that shade, especially with the gold buckle detail there, it's just divine. I feel like I'm probably more likely to keep the brown, but I do have quite a few belts already, both high-end and high street brands, and I've got enough black, I've got enough brown, so I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to keep these, but you must let me know what you think. I've just got to be honest with myself about how much wear I'm actually going to get from these. Next up is, surprise, surprise, another knit, another striped knit, to be exact. Now, most striped knits that I have are either navy blue like this with a white stripe, or they're white or cream with a navy blue stripe. But what I actually don't have is black and white, or black and cream, and that's why I wanted to pick this one up from H&M. Now, this is in a size large, so I'm almost certainly going to return this and keep the large the extra large rather, when it arrives. But I thought I would show you anyway, because it's the sort of jumper that works just really effortlessly with black tailored trousers, black tailored shorts. If you're doing the maxi skirts at the moment, black maxi skirts, these would be beautiful. But I also thought if you were wearing, plain outfits, this is exactly the sort of knit that would go really well just styled over the top. And I love those sort of layering details. It's functional as well, because if it gets a little bit cold, you can pop it on. Now, this is what I mean by H&M being really a little bit on trend this season or this year. This black bag, my goodness. When I saw this, I just thought it's a great way to try out a particular style that you're not always maybe used to, or that you don't typically wear. And for me, I've actually been looking at a couple of shoulder bags. The Saint Laurent bag, which is almost identical to this in its style, in its silhouette. I've done an edit yet again on my LTK of a few black shoulder bags that are absolutely beautiful. It really reminds me of that 90s style in the shoulder detail. The only thing I would say about it is there is no closure other than that postman lock style closure. There's nothing else to keep your valuables safe, so you do have to be mindful of that. There's no zip or anything that goes over the top. My darlings, the final thing are a pair of socks. Not the most exciting, but actually one that I've been wanting for a while, because I wear a lot of neutral outfits, and my socks are usually black, and sometimes honestly it just totally kills the vibe. So I wanted to invest in this 10-pack pair of the most beautiful shades of neutral: dark beiges, light beiges, grey, greyish, cream, ecru white, just absolutely stunning. So if you want to do that at leisure wear with leggings and your trainers and your socks on show, they're great as well. But even if you don't, then they're just a nice neutral pair of socks to have. So these were great. So I'm going to link all these items down below, and my LTK, don't forget to follow me there. Obviously, also follow me on my Instagram, because I'll be styling a lot of these. Now, all these pieces, I will be styling them properly in some upcoming videos for spring and for summer, and just for general styling classic videos, which is what I tend to do in more classic outfits. So look out for all these pieces in those upcoming videos. I think what I'm going to do now is actually pop over to do some food shopping, because I have been craving bagels and smoked salmon for the last 2 days, and I have decided today is the day. So come along with me and let's do that. So just a little freshen up before I pop out. This is my CYO2 Clever by Half lipstick. It's one that I wear pretty much every day, and it's in the colour Night Moves. It's what I had on earlier. I've just topped it up. I absolutely love it. Also, just to say, these two Beauty Pie products have become firm favorites. I use them all the time now. The Triple Hyaluronic Acid Cream and also the Ceramide capsules. This is a little sneak peek because I'm going to do a Beauty Pie video. I've actually filmed it already, but I don't think it will be out. These two are the winners. They are so good. Highly recommend. Right, darlings, I'm going to head off. I'm just popping on my vintage Burberry trench. Yeah, this was a great find. In fact, I'm going to do a whole video on finding luxury pieces, either secondhand or vintage, and not spending too much money either. That will be a whole different video. Let me know if you want to see that. Tips and tricks on how to find the best luxury pieces at affordable prices, then do let me know. Well, I might even insert some clips because I think I've got some clips from some outdoor content that I did. Please excuse the lighting, by the way. It's not even that late, but it is quite a grey day, so I've had to put some lights on, but I'll show you the bits now. Starting off with some general toiletries and home things. I needed some cleaner, bathroom cleaner and cloth. I've got some snacky bits here. These are for the girls. That's for me, the Nutri-Grain bars, which I love. I've got asparagus. I've got some peppers, and I love the Tesco Finest when it comes to just quick, easy meals. Now, the bit that I actually went in for was the bagels with some smoked salmon, because that's just really what I've been craving. And of course, they had so many beautiful, beautiful, colourful ones. And of course, you know, I went for white. By the way, while I'm just putting everything away, I thought I would show you. This is the Saint Laurent card holder that I was talking about. I mean, it's very, very well loved, but it is getting a little bit worn now in the corners. Perhaps I'll do a review on this if you want, let me know. But normally I literally just, you know, chuck it in my Coach bag. My Coach bag is sort of like my everyday bag that I use all the time. Right, I'm going to have some bagels. Darlings, I was going to start wrapping up this video because I don't want it to get too long, but actually, literally while I've been out, I got another H&M delivery, just this smaller box. I literally just started to open it up and I thought I will actually show you. Well, it is technically a homeware. I don't think you can actually see that, but this bigger box that we've got here, that has got a lot more H&M home pieces. I'm super excited to do an H&M home video. So yeah, I'll just give you this little sneak peek. I've been wanting these for a while. They are the most beautiful sort of cream coloured cups, and they've got that slightly darker rim to them. Honestly, I wasn't sure which to keep, whether the small or the large. I'll just show you them both together. Oh, I don't want to drop them because I'm not sure which I'm keeping yet. But there's the small and there's the larger one. You can see the difference there, so I'll just show you. To look out for these in an H&M home haul that I've got coming up. I've got everything from decorative pieces to marble trays, just so many beautiful items that I think you guys are going to really, really love. Thank you so much for watching, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite piece was in the haul, and do like and comment and share. It always helps my channel out. If you're really into styling and styling tips, then look out for the video on styling a scarf 5 different ways. I unboxed my beautiful Hermes scarf and style it up for you, and a few other videos which I will link somewhere here as well as down in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on LTK. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok. Your girl has joined TikTok. I'm so late to the game, and I'd really appreciate any support that you can give your girl and any tips and advice, because TikTok is a whole different ball game. I'm going to link that down below as well for you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.